How's it going, everyone? Equinox Phoenix here, and today we're gonna talk about Superman and Lois, Season 3, Episode 4, titled Too Close to Home. Oh boy, this episode is... Okay, the episode starts with Clark making breakfast, as you do. Um, Lois is feeling not hungry. They hear the boys fighting over a sweater. Clark goes up, rips into them both, and he's like, get out. He just kicks them out for the day. He's like, no, your mother needs to rest. Get out. Go do whatever. Right? She does not need them arguing over a fucking sweater when she's trying to recover. And yes, the Amy boxes have gained a new friend. Yikes. Uh, it's on the gaming channel. Um, oh, that's a towel. The little gray thing right here. That's a towel. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, he kicks them out of the house for the day. You know, like, and they go and have movies. Well, Clark finds Lois typing on a thing, and he's like, "No, we're gonna go watch a movie. No, no work, no phone, no nothing. We're gonna go watch a movie." They go watch a police movie type thing. Also, Denzel, right? Kyle, is it Kyle? Yes, Kyle. Um, wakes up Sarah because after the events of last episode, she is spending the night at Dad's place. She yells at him for buying the world's largest, loudest blender. Which, hey, Alana's still calling. Kyle answers the phone to get Sarah to talk to her mother. Sarah just hangs up. Right? Kyle finds out that Lana slapped Sarah, and he's like, okay, I'm gonna go talk to her. And he does go and talk to her. This culminates in him finding out the full story. Goes back, gets Sarah to agree to meet with her mother, and they proceed to apologize to each other at the diner. Now, John Henry Irons finds out that the gauntlets that were shooting out kryptonite are the propulsion systems from his suit. It's the same tech. And so he goes to tell Clark. Clark then proceeds to tell him, oh yeah, we know because Lois, her doctor is Darlene, your sister. And he's... Now, John flips shit, right? He's like, you had no right. I told you to let me handle it. Like, because Diggle's like, yeah, your Earth, whatever, doppelganger was killed by Mannheim. This is fully John Irons' is wheelhouse. When Lois walks in onto the argument, he leaves. He's like, feel better, and walks out. Um, he then goes to see Darlene, and wait, no. As they're watching a movie, Clark goes to then just apologize to him in person, like at the shop, uh, saying he's going to get popcorn. Just like, what? Bruh, please. Anyway, while this is happening, lovely, lovely, lovely. Um, Jordan lashes out at his grandfather because his grandfather's like, you need to get a haircut. Because earlier in the episode, while him and Clark were doing the superhero thing, Jordan's hood fell off, and then his hair, being a poofy thing, was shown. His grandfather is justifiably worried, and Jonathan goes off to see Candace. Candace isn't home, but I don't know if he knew that or not. It was Clark who said go see Candace, so we don't actually know if Jonathan was going for Candace or not. He knocks on the door, and the dad comes out, and he confronts him about the stealing the car and whatnot. And Candace's dad decks him in the eye, in this eye, and he ends up with a black eye, which makeup department were a little too overzealous on. It was like an instant black eye. They should have, like, a black eye doesn't develop instantly. I know because I got punched in the temple and it bruised. I got punched in this temple. I forget the name of the dude who punched me. I knew him from church, but like I forget the name of him. It's whatever. I'm pretty sure he apologized after the fact. I think. I don't know, and to be honest, I don't remember. I don't even remember what caused the punch, so I just don't care anymore. Anyway, it's a story to tell for the video. Um, so he goes home. Lois catches him. Sees the black eye. She confronts Jonathan, and then Jordan walks in. The boys are in trouble. Story time. Lois finds out about all the shit that happened last episode. Now, Clark finds out that the DOD is where they got where Mannheim got his blood. Because of when Ali Alston whammied him, they took his blood to save his life, and he's justifiably mad. Now they go and find the remains of that is around, and they nuke it. Right? Well, not literally nuke it. They incinerate it. Lois goes off to confront Candace's dad, and he pulls a gun on her. After they come home, um, Lois kind of collapses from the stress of the day, because she's overexerting herself, very much so. Um, Clark comes in after this, and he asks what happened, and the boys tell him what happened. Um, and so Clark goes out, and Lois is shouting, "This isn't a job for Superman," and he's like, and Clark replies with, "He's not going." And it's just like, oh no, he's going. He's going as the father and husband. He goes to the diner where Candace's dad is eating, and it's like, "Come on, let's go outside to talk." Obviously, big machismo man, who really needs to actually grow a pair and not be a dick. You know, um, decides to push Clark and fight him in the diner. When Clark's like, "I don't want to do this in front of your daughter," and so Clark just throws him down onto the diner and is like, "If you ever come near my family again," like pretty much threatens the dude, justifiably so. I don't know his name. He doesn't need a name. Anyway, this is, by the way, happening while Sarah and Lana are apologizing to each other, and it's family, all goodness and whatnot. I'm guessing next episode Sarah will be back home with her mother, probably. And Candace is there. Like I said, it's called. So the dude runs out, and Candace apologizes because her dad's a douchebag, and he's like, "You didn't do anything wrong." When she asks if she asks Clark, "Can I see Jonathan?" He's like, "Yeah, sure." And then he takes her back to the farm. I'm guessing he drove. Um, and you know, like Candace is all like upset, like genuinely upset and shit because her she knew her dad was a bad person, but like not that bad. Like she didn't think that bad. They'd pull a gun on a person, steal. Well, no, she knew about the car. Punch a dude for calling him out. Man, these last few episodes have been not the best when it comes to parenting. It's fine. It's fine. Lana owned up to her mistakes. Sarah owned up to hers. It's all good. They invite Candace to stay with them. She'll take Jonathan's room. Jonathan can bunk with Jordan. It's all good, right? So they go off to get Candace's stuff from her place and whatnot. And Lois makes a comment about how this is probably a mistake. It's gonna be like it's not a mistake. Sorry. Like something like chaos or some shit like that. I don't remember the exact word. I remember laughing at it because it was funny, and they obviously Clark and Lois laughed at it too. Um. Oh yeah. By the way, when all of this is happening, Mannheim kidnaps Darlene, and she is saved at the last possible second by John. So yeah. Anyway, to each their own. Uh, After this all happens, the next morning, everyone's being like really super nice. Lois tells Jordan, "You need to go apologize to your grandfather." He does. They don't end up getting a haircut. His grandfather actually had a suit made for him and gave him his own father's glasses, like goggles from when he was like an Air Force pilot or some shit. All's well that ends well. Candace is off to her diner, and Lois and Clark go to John Irons, and they apologize once more, and they come up with a plan to get Mannheim. The plan is thus: Lois goes to Hobbs Hospital, which is owned by Mannheim. That's it. That's the plan. That's all we know. Anyway, Mannheim knows about it, and plans are not emotional. Anyway, honestly, this episode was pretty fucking badass. I loved seeing Clark just be like, like pretty much like dark Superman almost, but like not. Because honestly, fair to him, like if I was in Clark's position as an avowed pacifist, if I was in Clark's position, I would have done the exact same thing, if not worse. Um, like consequences be damned. But hey, all's well that ends all, right? The douchebag McGee is out in some other county. He literally just fled Smallville. He fled Smallville, and sounds like he fled Smallville fast. Where the hell did he get the car to flee the county? Anyway, tell me what you guys thought of the episode down in the comment section down below. That's gonna be it for this video. If you guys haven't already, hit like, hit subscribe if you're new. I will see you guys next time, and as always, stay bright.